What is going on, everybody? My name is Mike. This is Wall Street Traders, where we break down hot trending stocks using technical analysis to put you at an advantage on the market.
I appreciate you.
All right, so we're breaking down today's favorite stock, or everybody's favorite stock, which is GME. I get highly requested to do updates on this video. But I already have my graphs and lines already set up to make this just a little bit faster for you guys. I'm going to start at the higher time frame, and then we're going to break down for better entries for you guys. So the first thing that we're going to want to do, guys, is identify where our stock is at, how it got there, and obviously we want to start from a higher time frame, which should be the daily, guys, so that way you can see the direction that your stock is in. So this all goes for if you're a day trader or a swing trader. This would be perfect to start from a daily time frame, since that's how your stock is going to be moving, or the candlesticks will be moving through days. And if you are a day trader or a scalp trader, you would still start at the daily, find the direction of your stock, and then break down to the 5 minute or 1 minute to find a better entry. So let's go ahead and dive in, guys. So the first thing I want to say is that look where we're at, guys. We're right under our resistance, our major resistance line. Okay, so how do we test this? We test this by counting the candlesticks have either hit this area or rejected or reversed in this area. So on this side down here, guys, since this is our channel, on the opposite side down here, this is going to be our resistance. So we can see that we came up, hit our major resistance, guys, came down, consolidated on our support, ultimately broke through that, came up, and once we are below our line, guys, it's going to come up and work as a resistance. If it breaks below that and it comes back down and tests that line, it works as a support or as a floor. So currently right now we are below this, so basically it's hitting it like a roof, guys. And so we are going to test this. Let's go ahead and zoom in and see the candlesticks. So ultimately we have this candlestick hitting this area, this area, this area. We can consider this, it's in the general area and it's really close to this line. This candlestick is on the opposite side, or below, I'm sorry. These candlesticks, however, on the opposite side, riding it or consolidating it on the support, and then ultimately, it failed. We looked left, this candlestick peekaboo through this area. This one is under our resistance area, has tested, general area has been tested, and then this one on the opposite side hitting it as a support, because you can see that this candlestick came down, pulled down into this general area that we're testing, you guys, and then ultimately ripped up back into the $400 area, and then came all the way back down, like I said, into our support area. So these are areas that if you test, you can see how these stocks can move and bounce off these areas that have been tested multiple times. So let me go ahead and zoom back out. So what does this let us know? This lets us know that currently that where we're at, we're hitting major resistance, guys. So right now we're testing this major resistance, and we're in a downtrend currently. So what we're gonna want to see, you guys, is this break past the $200 area, come up and test our new floor, which it would come up, break through this area, come back down and test this area. So once we can see and confirm that this is not in a clear downtrend, that's when you would want to find your entry. So once it breaks above this $200 area, you want it to come up, come back down and test our new floor area. So once it tests this area, that would be a good buy opportunity to get in. Have your stop loss on the opposite side since it's been tested. So if it drops back below this area, you obviously want to get out. So as of right now, like, you would wait for a clear direction for this to come up, come back down, retest our $200 area, and then have your target and your stop loss set. So for any trade that you're going to get into, you obviously want to have your trading plan already set. So that means you have your target price that you're wanting to hit, your stop loss, you already know when you're going to get out, and your entry. So as of right now, like, personally, I would wait for this to break out, come back down, test our floor, get in right here in the $200 area, and then have my stop loss on the opposite side, in the 190 area. So if it does break back below this, we can be sure to get out, because if it does break back below this after retesting, we can surely say that this is going to come back and test our next major level of support, which I believe is down here in the 35 or $115 area. Around those two areas, first it would hit obviously the $115 area and then, you know, work its way back down. But as of right now, we can see that it came up, hit our major resistance level, pulled back down to our support, broke through that support, now is trying to break back through that level, and we'll see if that fails or not. But like I said, if it does create a breakout and it breaks through this level, you're going to want to wait for it to retest our floor, so that way we have further confirmation on the direction that we're going. So other than that, guys, I would say that this is currently to wait for a further direction on where we're currently at, because right now it's wanting to create a downtrend. So if this gets rejected, like I said, it's going to want to come back down to the next level of support, you know, that being the 115 or even the $35 area, or it could break through this level, test our support again, and then continue its uptrend. And then obviously you want to set your target around in this $280 to $60 area for your first target, right? And then once it hits that area, then you would obviously wait for this to break through our next level of resistance and then to come up and retest that level, and then obviously continue its trend up. So I like to make these videos pretty quick so you guys can just get the overall idea and direction of what your stock is going in, or you know, to prevent you from getting into something that could further hurt your portfolio. But if you guys enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to doing as many stocks as I can, so that way you guys can go through them and, you know, pick the best one that suits you the best. But other than that, guys, I really hope you have a beautiful day and stay tuned.